Hello everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we tried and failed. Well, we succeeded and then failed again to get my shit together, as well as try and investigate the body, but I still can't get close to it. We had a Reddit debate with a racist on a bridge, and then we met this lady here. She's actually part of the, I actually can't remember what she's part of, if I'm perfectly honest. But she's given us, she's a person in charge, and she wants to help us out, but since I don't have my badge and I can't prove that I'm a police officer, even though this guy has his badge, we're having to go and get evidence of drugs being smuggled into the harbor via the docks. So we're heading to the lorries that are all stuck in all these areas here, all the trucks, due to the what's the word I'm looking for? The strike, the big traffic jam. We've got to investigate here and try and see if there is evidence of any illegal goings-ons. This old lady seemed pretty happy. Maybe she was all on drugs. Anyway. Oops, we got the strike workers. Ooh, is that some money on the ground for me? Yay! Alright. So this is the big boy up on top of that. He's the one that won't let us pass. I literally just need to push that button, and he won't let us push the button. It says G. Alright. The G. So where am I? It's funny, the game glitched and actually showed me the map for a second. What do we got here? Jump jams, glossy magazines. No, let's go back into the whirling in rags, if there's anything going on in there. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? We gotta go around the corner. Alright. It's the cafe side of it. Pigs go home. Okay. Ooh. They're an NWA fan, obviously. Straight out of Compton. Me, the whitest human being you've ever seen.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons.
A matrix?
All the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. East Delta Commerce Center? This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Interesting.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Silence. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Oh,
Have you come to place an order?
interesting.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. The receiver must not be working properly.
Who is this? I've been inside this building and I didn't see anything from the Tricentennial Electrics.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
What?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Oh,
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
sure.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
I kind of want to go that way, but no, we'll go, do we know each other?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
What did I do? Hold on, what?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
So this is an AI of some kind, I'd imagine.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
About what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello? Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, still there? Hello?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I get it. No one wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alrighty then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You wait for a minute or two, but you ring the doorbell. All you hear is static. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. An off-key
Kudos. Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Alright.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
It's me. I'm investigating the doomed commercial area, just like we discussed.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore, so I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Main hall, William
Nothing
Rags.
happens after you ring the doorbell. They
Delta
don't walk in silence.
Pinball. Empty
This
card.
button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Alright, so we found a lot of buttons we can push. Alright, back to the investigation. You there. Are you smuggling drugs in this?
Welcome back. The days ain't going by any faster, believe me.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Okay. Do you know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Fair enough.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
So busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Good lord. And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Anything? What's the union
Some
demanding?
pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type.
Strike breaker,
They
you
know
mean.
what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What does the company want then?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ching.
Fair enough.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Nah, fair.
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
Wow.
Not that I blame them, really.
Not you, though?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Alright.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Let's go for this one here. Might as well give it a roll.
Ease into it.
No.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey, Tommy, spill the bean. What's troubling you? No. You look sad. What's going on with you?
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory.
Well,
But it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
not at all. I'm also extremely hungover.
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Well, empathy just got really, really quiet as the conversation went on. So what are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
That's it. You're under arrest.
Time to arrest him.
Yeah.
Relax. He's merely joking.
All right. What are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Maybe. Sure, I'll ask for a tracksuit. Why not?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
That's
The
fair.
bosses won't be happy.
And the machine. I'm gonna. If I ask the question, it's a stupid thing. I know it's his truck.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
Oh, this is your
You
machine,
interested
not
in
what is
heavy-duty
this
cargo
machine.
machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
It's a Flan A6 you got there, yeah?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
The
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
You seem like a man who would know about. Should I ask? Yeah, fuck it. Got nothing else to go with.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Okay.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Well, look, I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B, alright?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Alright, so why are you still hanging around then?
Gotta guard the stuff.
Well,
Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
fair.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
So why do you who do you think, sorry, could be concluding the drug trade then? Conducting, fuck! Let's start again. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Let's try hitting him with my best verse.
Your best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here.
Ugh.
Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. She fucked me. Oh my god. No, jeez. Man.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's not real, guys. Not my actual thoughts. It's just a poem. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
Oh, I've got to keep going. All right.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
They're from your life.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest.
Yeah.
So, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
He's not lying. He liked the end.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he liked the end because it's finally over and doesn't have to listen to it anymore.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
I guess I can do this one again.
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
All right.
This seems like a personal matter.
All right. What's troubling you,
You
Tommy?
really are the law.
Yeah.
That's all the beans you got, Tommy.
All right.
Damn. It really is hard to talk,
Okay.
man to man.
Don't be a stranger.
All right. Let's see if we can ask the old lady about the drugs.
The woman still has her eyes fixed.
I think
on
I will do the
photograph in
snappy
her
fingers
hand.
this time.
In the
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
I do it twice.
Where am I?
Oh, there we
Who
go.
are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Right, man, you're out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic.
Yeah.
Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Yeah. When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Okay, sorry about that. Don't really care. Right, I have some other questions. See, police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Okay.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Oh, okay, sure. I was like, why the fuck would I do that? Can you show me the soles of your boots, please?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
It is important police business, ma'am.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
Okay, let's go to Kim. She's not odd soul. These are not the boots that made the prints.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
Well, just... you smug prick.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Well, you seem to be a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
Yeah, not really what I'm getting at.
If you don't know,
Oh, I clicked on... Oh, I... What? Oh.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
For the glory of the World Republic liberation, for the spirit of body.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking
I don't fucking know anymore. Let me put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat?
Drugs!
Lowman. No, Lowman. Diamonds.
Oh. Well, if you had to guess, who do you think's doing the drug smuggling?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay. So why are you still waiting here if you're not involved with drug trafficking?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Before I came, you seemed away. Oh, what are you hauling first?
Diamonds.
Oh, yeah, of
Of
course.
course not.
Ugh.
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
What are you really hauling then?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what they put in there.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Okay. Wait, you get high driving the lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go.
Okay.
It's low. I go to the bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
Alright, so what if the cargo's contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos' bad hand, strangled 300 people.
Jeez.
What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Fair enough. So before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let...
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
So, wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Yeah, should you drive a lorry if you get tuned out like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain,
Okay.
the Transcatolia Magistral, U41A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
Well, I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
Don't.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
I want to go.
She's just a...
So he doesn't...
You hear
Just
that,
going
Lowman?
back.
I don't think your partner likes you spending... Oh, don't... Lomonosov, the
Routes.
Transcatolia Magistral.
It should be
You
reported.
go right ahead, Lowman. Let me know when you... Is that all you woke me up to say?
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Alright. No. Can I just start kicking in some doors or something? Let's see what this guy has to say after I've had the conversation with the old lady, if there's anything.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
No, it's nothing. Nothing new. Anything in the car we can...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, maybe before the motor.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
I don't know.
Officer?
41st.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Over.
Roger that.
Okay, I thought maybe I could report my progress, but obviously not. So gotta get the ball back for these gentlemen. Maybe this guy's selling drugs.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, the name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Ah.
Bang, 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 bang!
You think I'm cool? Thank you.
Oh, yes!
Ah.
You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Yay, thank you.
You like premium menswear.
I do.
Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you.
Ah.
Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions?
Persuade him to give me money? No. What kind of stuff you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
And where'd you get these comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Okay. And do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
We don't have no stinking permits.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Does he need a permit, Kim?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Cool.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
But look, if we are here, then we don't need the... Why?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
Okay.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
All right.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Okay, so cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things.
Yeah, cool ruins. I get to sell quality goods like these by cutting out the middlemen. You don't have to rebuild your house, live in a crater, or in a tree. Where can you do that? Only here.
I suppose. He's very positive.
You're pretty sure you can live in a tree elsewhere too, but he wouldn't believe it anyway.
Yeah, but also there's a dude hanging in the only tree I've really seen in this place. Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Ooh.
But did he first mark them up 100%? Just so that
It's 50% of what? You just jack up the prices first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
No, let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Let's see if I can get him to give me some cash.
Start with a compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Alright. You seem like a successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Well, I'm a policeman. Is an investment in good relations with the RCM.
I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking about here?
Let's go for 5.
What? Only a $5? You can't even buy a pack of Royal Extras with that. Let's make this one stick, my friend.
God, a pack of Royales would taste so good right now. Get you some of those tar sticks, baby.
Okay, let's make it 10 then.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
Alright, so where are you from, Slig?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Right, but you're not local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The Apricot Suzerainty, you know?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Okay, well. The apricots sound complicated all of a sudden.
Oh! Oh no! It's very simple actually. Seaguy is a shithole. Not good for independent entrepreneurs like this one here. That's why I came to Revachol.
Okay.
Speaking of, could I convince you to support an independent local entrepreneur right now?
Maybe. Something
Only
here.
the coolest goods
I'm
in
back again.
Revachol.
Let's see,
Anything for you.
I'll look around. Alright. Alright, well we obviously achieved something there because the game auto-saved.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving a generous serving of salami.
Pause the
I
wreckage.
wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
Someone rammed the thing
The
down.
words, Daredevil Driver.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here.
Wow.
Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Alrighty. What's further down the
There's
coast?
the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church.
Bizarro Church.
Not much use to the congregation, though.
Oh no.
There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Wow. Just stop going.
Yeah, not really much else.
Alright then.
Bombed out ruins.
Cute. Right, catch you later, mate. Got a very thick Aussie accent. Alright. I haven't clicked on this bench yet. Let's see what the bench has to say.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, okay, right. So if I need to... Sure.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Oh. So what's with this, fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
No, the street sign, it says, fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Mm-hmm. And pigs go home? Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
You look like you're covered in paint, though. That is profiling, I suppose.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police.
I know that. I am a police officer.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Alright, thought maybe you'd be able to see something. It is all about the money, yes, I know. Sleeping dock worker. Ooh, here we go.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'll pick up the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Probably.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
Thank you.
Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Yeah, might as well do it. Morale is fully healed. Now we're gonna wake this bastard up.
There is only
Hey!
one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up! This is an order! I am the nerd!
Why the yelling man?
Okay.
Looks like a Sao descendant. A lot of Sao dock workers around.
I need you to answer some questions, sir.
Really? You woke me up for that?
I did, indeed.
Fine. What is it, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police.
Nice.
More than they usually do, at least.
Why are you sleeping?
They got it. Majorette's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep.
Fair enough,
Or
then.
was.
Who's behind the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Okay, tell me about the Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic.
This guy looks like a zombie. It's like a skeletal face. Well, that's wonderful.
Logistics? Nope. It's a nightmare.
Oh. Do you know anything about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
What do you know about it? You seem cool with it. Do you have any of those things hanging from the tree? Have many of them hanging from the trees here?
You know, people die here every day.
Well,
Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
He didn't choose. Someone sort of forced him to die in a tree. Someone has to look into it. Looks like someone... so tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. troubles ahead.
Ooh, what trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
So yours?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
See anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Okay. Okay, you're right.
Brilliant.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is...
Okay, well that's something, I guess.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Oh, pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
I should be thinking about... Actually, should I be thinking about this?
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking.
Oh!
Have you thought about that?
Lick it only.
Goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy.
It's like, open the gate, close the gate, open it a little bit. I'm not going to lick the rum off the table. Ugh.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink there. Get your drink on and your act together.
Oh, I got to get my act together again. All right, cool. Looks like we got to go to the bar and get some booze. Yeah. Oh, this is open now.
Can I help you?
I need a drink. Can you pour me one?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
But no, it's a hand.
He sounds irritated, and it's not a shaker. It's nothing.
Okay.
He's holding nothing.
Why are you so irritated? What do you...
Am I wearing a little bow tie?
All
Am I
right.
smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because you're not a bartender. You're an asshole.
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand.
I'm an alcohol-operated detective.
Deal with police stuff.
Okay, fine.
Like what?
I don't know. Goodbye. This door's open now. That wasn't open before. Spices and alcohol is what we're looking for.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please.
Okay,
it's not funny.
Got the time for some questions, sir?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Oh, you got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Well, I guess I don't have anything to say.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Okay.
Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Well, it's part of the whirling in rags. Something about this place makes you want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. as a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
Okay. This door is and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Try to push the door.
The door does not budge.
I will touch the door.
Blue surface.
I will leave the door. What's going on with this sink? Dishes are drying. Menu has been wiped clean, and I can read it through the wall because I have X-ray detective vision. Alright. Well, I don't know that there's anything else I can really do. You're...
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Okay.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Too married, okay.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Okay.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I'm very drunk.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Oh, he's a bad man without honor and compassion, and I didn't want to have to pay his bill.
What do you mean?
He was tormenting me with outrageous demands for money.
He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Anyway, I'm glad you weren't injured.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. It's very true. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
No, it is. Yeah.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Well, we're in the Whirling in Rags.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and Revachol?
I have no idea. What kind of place is it?
How would I even begin to tell you?
With words.
Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally.
It doesn't seem that beautiful. It seems bombed to shit.
So. Revachol is a rare jewel. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
973.
You're joking. Try again, one more time.
All
What
right.
year is it?
51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okay.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope.
No.
Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Okay.
We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is...
Meaning, buying is voting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so no government. Why do we have police?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Yeah. Alright. Well, who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask?
No. I'm not a...
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Well, how'd you like to roll with me? We could be a team of 3.
Whatever do you mean?
Want you and your tiny wheelchair partner in fighting crime, riding backyard of courses and catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
I can have 2.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I'm trying, but every time I get close to it, I throw up. It's really distressing. It's not fair. Alright. Yeah, I forgot I had you, Kim.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law.
He really should be doing this on his own. He's far more qualified than I am.
You are, and even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
Why? 3 heads are better than 1.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see.
Yeah.
I'd slow you down.
Oh, just put you on my back.
Perhaps another time.
Alright. Oh, we gotta go.
Of course, dear.
Alright, so I got a pen now. What does this pen do? Okay, nothing. Well, I wanna write some stuff with it. Or graffiti it. Alright. The jam mystery. It tries about smuggling, Joyce lynching. Find booze and drink it. Explore where and mirage. Get the reality lowdown. Well, I've completed some tasks at least. Alright, cool. Do I have anything to unlock? No, just the volumetric shit compressor. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the... Oh, you know what, actually? One last thing. Because I've spoken to the lorry drivers. Neither of them seem to have been very useful. What's this guy got for me?
Welcome to Rivachol.
I never recall.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Ooh.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Yeah, you tell him, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Okay. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Like someone saying happy holidays when instead of Merry Christmas, like, couldn't go into Karen mode.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Well, now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officer.
The racist lorry driver. I just read that. I didn't even notice that was his name.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Okay.
Maybe he was present.
Let me see the soles of your
Been
boots.
admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
Okay. Thank you.
The man bites his lip and drops the near-finished cigarette lingering between his fingers. He reaches for a new one.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What are you trying to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Yeah, what are you hauling exactly?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo?
Apples.
Yeah.
Apples. It's
Sounds like a
exactly.
cover story.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
Damn! I can't get past that. What's your stance on drugs?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
But why? Drugs are great.
You know where that shit comes from?
You're also smoking.
Sarah,
It is a drug.
Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. Oh, I don't go for that foreign piss.
Right.
Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
Listen, I agree it's our responsibility to keep that poison off the streets.
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around for?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did notice with the doors open, a lorry with the doors open. Do you know what happened there?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Damn.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Well, bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything.
Ooh.
We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
And that's a privilege.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So that's kind of union?
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only.
Oh.
Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Now, if it's not you, then who's running the drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Wait, the street vendor south of here, he's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver.
Yeah.
What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealing himself has to
I
say.
gotta pay him a visit then.
Guess so.
Alright. We've got some... Yeah, I mean, I had the feeling he was a lorry driver since he's sitting at the back of a truck. Hey, dude. A word, if we may.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Okay, we're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorry man. Other drivers have identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Look, what do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Exactly.
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
It wasn't some drug crowd, you know. Now tell me.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
Look, dude, help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
The old lady over there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
Okay. Who are the drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay, we're cool.
All right.
All right. Find out who the lady driver is and where is her lorry. All right.
Now it's turning into a kind of a... I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved in the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Okay, so who's this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Okay. When did she leave then?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
All right.
All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Oh, it is. Trust me.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
Okay. So how troubled is she?
She's got the darkness in her.
Oh.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Alright. I thought everyone was afraid of her, but you're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Okay.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options.
Yeah, the racist.
The raceman, for one.
Yeah.
The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Okay. I'm not going to force him. Laugh some other people. I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend.
It's all for now.
Wow.
Okay, so finally we are on the right tracks. We've got to ask the other truck drivers now about the lady driver and find out where their truck is. Once we find out what their truck is, we can take that information back to the person at the boat. And hopefully I get a level up at some point so I can actually try again to approach this fucking body. But that's so stupid. But anyway, for now, that is where we're going to leave this session. But the mystery, or the many side stereoscopic mysteries, begin to unravel in this adventure. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Disco Elysium. Bye!